What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Battlefront 2 Top 5 Plays. We are of course at the halfway point of Season 3, with this being the 5th episode, and this season just seems to keep on producing some really solid clips, with a few of these episodes having some really tight results in the voting. Before we get into it, if you guys haven't seen the last episode, there will be a link on screen at the end of the video, so make sure to go and check that one out as well. Now, if you do want to be featured on the next episode of Battlefront 2 Top 5 Plays and have a chance of winning some prizes, then there will be a link down in the description where you can submit your own clips. If you do submit a play, you could be just like last episode's winner, which was Raymosaurus, with this very nice clutch play on the Death Star. He actually didn't even manage to get one single kill and still ended up with 43% of the votes, which just shows how clutch this was, finishing off the objective in front of what looked like at least 10 enemies. So congratulations to you, Raymosaurus. You are now the 4th entry into the top 10 plays episode, which will obviously happen once we have 10 different winners across 10 different episodes, and the top 3 from that final episode will actually take home some prizes, which you can check out down in the merch store link down below. Also, just a reminder that this entire season is going to be done in tandem with my friend Jeremy. Any clips that don't get featured in my top 5 do have a high chance of being featured on Jeremy's channel instead. So make sure to head on over to the link in the description and subscribe so you don't miss your clips either here or on Jeremy's channel. But anyway, with all of that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and get stuck right into the 5th episode of Battlefront 2 Top 5 Plays. Coming in at number 1, we have a clip from the Shadow, who manages to get a complete squad wipe as Darth Vader with no help at all from his teammates. The whole other team is pretty much chasing him around, doing their best to take him out, and after navigating his way around them and somehow avoiding death, he manages to gather them all together and pretty much melt the entire squad all at once. Definitely a very satisfying clip there from the Shadow. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have a clip from Shock the Core with a very nice little Obi-Wan streak on Camino. After taking out a few with the all-out push, he charges into the hallway and almost completely clears it of enemies. He does unfortunately die right at the end, but regardless, it was a nice clip there at number 2. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have a clip from my guy Hanshot first with a satisfying clip on the Dreadnought using Count Dooku. He starts off with a very nice little multi-kill against this first wave of clone troopers, taking them out with ease, and then he decides to play it smart against the clone commando, getting to cover, which eventually leads him behind another group of enemies. He then proceeds to take these guys out with ease as well, taking barely any damage, and then going on to completely melt Yoda in just a few swings, and then to top it all off, he eventually finds that clone commando again and takes him and his friends out to finish off the clip. Very beastly stuff there from Han. Coming in at number 4, we have a clip from Darth Window with another very nice Obi-Wan clip where he takes out what looks like 6 or 7 enemies within just a few seconds. The combination of that defensive rush and a few quick swings tends to be extremely satisfying to watch, and there's no wonder there seems to be a lot of Obi-Wan clips in these last few months. Now, last but definitely not least, we have a clip from Diesel Demon, who managed to take out 4 enemy AATs with just a regular assault trooper and his blaster. I'm not too sure what these first two are doing, honestly. They're kind of just sitting here firing away, and so he decides to sneak up behind them to get that extra damage, and just with his blaster he manages to take them both out without any trouble at all, and then offering the distance he actually manages to pick off the third one as well. After roaming around for a little bit, he ends up finding a 4th AAT, and once again he gets behind it and manages to take out all 4 within 1 minute with no anti-vehicle weapons. Definitely an insane clip to finish off the episode. So as always, it is up to you guys to vote for which clip you do think deserves to win. Up in the top right corner you will see a little white icon pop up, and if you can't see it there, then just tap the screen if you're on a device or hover the mouse over the video on PC and a little white icon should appear. When you click on that, you will then be shown a poll where you can vote for which clip you think deserves to win, so make sure to leave a vote and then feel free to comment down below and let everyone know who you voted for and why. Then, like I mentioned, the winner of this episode will be mentioned at the start of the next episode, as well as being entered into the top 10 plays episode where they can take home some prizes. Like I mentioned earlier, if you do want to be featured in the top 5 plays, then make sure to submit your clips to the link down in the description, and if you do submit a clip, then make sure to head on over to Jeremy's channel, whose link is also down below, as like I said, there is a good chance it will make it over there if it doesn't end up making it on my channel. So that is going to be it for episode 5 of Battlefront 2 Top 5 Plays, guys. This is definitely going to be a tough one to vote on, so I'm glad I don't have to make that decision. If you did enjoy the video, guys, make sure to leave a like down below. Not only does leaving a like help support the channel, but it does also let me know that you guys are enjoying this series and want to see more Top 5 Plays episodes. If you are new to the channel, then feel free to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on any more Battlefront 2 videos or live streams. Thank you all so much for watching. You guys have a great day, and I'll catch you all in the next one.